A joint session of the Parliament passed amendments to the Election Act 2017, granting the caretaker government powers to take actions or decisions regarding existing bilateral or multilateral agreements and projects. On Sunday, the PMLN had announced that an amendment was being introduced to empower the interim setup to have powers similar to that of an elected government.
Sir, Minister, I wish to move that bill further to amend the Election Act 2017, the Election Amendment Bill 2023 be passed.
Now I put the motion to the House. All those in favor of the motion may say aye. All those against it may say no. I think the ayes have it. The motion is adopted and consequently the bill is passed.
The amendment is among several others being proposed to the election laws ahead of polls scheduled to take place later this year. However, during a joint session of the Parliament a day earlier, objections were raised to the amendment, after which it was deferred for a day. When the session resumed today, Law Minister Azam Nazir Tarar said the government had prepared a new draft of the said amendment after concerns were raised by the allies and opposition members. Sindh MPA Aslam Abro's brother and nephew were shot dead after unidentified assailants opened fire on their vehicle in Phase 7 of Karachi's Defence Housing Authority. SSP Asad Raza told Dawn.com that the vehicle had came under attack belonged to Aslam, but he was not travelling with his brother and nephew. He said that the victims had left the residence located near Khaiban-e-Shamsheer for Jacobabad at around 11:15 am. The SSP added that their vehicle, a silver Toyota Vigo, came under attack at around 11:35 am in Phase 7. SSP Raza said that 4 passengers were critically injured in the attack and were taken to the JPMC, where 68-year-old Akram Abro and 40-year-old Shahryar Akram succumbed to their injuries. In a statement, the Sindh Bar Council strongly condemned the brutal murder of Akram, who it said was an advocate and hailed from the Jacobabad district. According to an economic report by the federal government of Pakistan, the fiscal deficit is expected to narrow in the fiscal year 2024 from the previous year's 7.9% of gross domestic product. The report attributed the reason largely due to a 12% reduction in non-markup spending. The government also said the current account deficit would remain within a sustainable limit and that Pakistan was gearing towards achieving higher growth of 3.5% in fiscal year 24 due to various measures such as the agriculture package, industrial support, export promotion, encouragement of the IT sector and resource mobilization. Sweden's Foreign Minister Tobias Billström has said that his government was trying to change the law to prevent future attacks on the Holy Quran, describing them as despicable. According to Algeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Swedish Foreign Minister spoke by phone with his Algerian counterpart Ahmed Attaf. During the conversation, Billström pointed to constitutional restrictions that limit the ability of his government to prevent such behavior while expressing deep regret over such actions. Last week, a 37-year-old Iraqi refugee living in Sweden desecrated the Holy Quran, just weeks after setting fire to pages of the holy book outside a Stockholm mosque. India's parliament has authorized a no-confidence vote against Narendra Modi's government by an alliance of opposition parties to force the Prime Minister to address concerns about the ethnic clashes in the northeastern state of Manipur in detail. Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party has a clear majority of 301 members in the 542-seat lower house of Parliament, so the no-confidence vote will not affect its stability. Instead, the opposition wants to trigger a debate about the violence in the remote BJP-ruled Manipur state, where more than 130 people have been killed and 60,000 displaced since it began in early May.